Okay, so what we want to do is to create a schematic sketch of how our floor plan would look like. So same instructions for the walls. You have a 300 millimeter thick wall, and for the exterior wall, it should be on the grid. So at least one edge touching the grid line. For interior walls, it should be placed at the center of the grid, right? And we do have some requirements here. One is for the entrance, okay? And of course, if you have an entrance door, there is a minimum of 100 millimeters distance away from adjacent doors. So likewise, we have instructions where to place our windows. So how would our floor plan look like? Well, for one, if there's an entrance here, so let's say I'll place my entrance here, I cannot place a wall here because my exterior door is 960 millimeters wide. If this is 1000, that leaves me with 40 millimeters. Remember, I cannot place a wall beside the door. Okay, so that means if I have a door here, then I might have a uh, nice wall only after the opening. So I can place a wall right there. Okay, so maybe I'll do that. I'll place a nice entrance right there, and then maybe place my wall here. Maybe this will be my initial, right? Initial. Okay, maybe I'll place a wall up to that point and maybe close it here. So I'm thinking of this configuration, hit escape, for my building footprint. I can further extend that later, right? But for now, that's where my walls are. Maybe I can also, place one here, a line here. So I can do that, right? And yep, and maybe trim this, right? So maybe to emphasize my entrance. So that's something I like to do. So I can maybe trim this, trim that, and delete this. So select and delete. Oops, I think the grid line got deleted. So just select this and delete. Somehow the grid line is not locked. So I need to lock that grid line so that it doesn't get moved or deleted. Okay, so I think I like that initially. So that will be good. I'll have a door here, and then maybe I can have a line here, right? So maybe that could be a couple of rooms, right? So maybe a line here, right? So that can be a room right there. And then maybe I'll have several rooms here as well. So I can place maybe another room here. I do need six, how many rooms? Four rooms. So right now I already have one, two, three rooms. And then of course, maybe I'll place another right here. Okay. So maybe I can place one right here. Okay. So line. And if I want this to be open, so maybe I can place a room right here. Okay, and yep, just 1 meter too close, maybe something like that. So I now have four rooms, and maybe I'll place something right here. Okay, maybe I'll have the powder room here. No, I do have the entrance. So the first thing that you like to do is to create a sketch, right? So you can easily change, rearrange the rooms. you're not yet committed to where they will be by simply creating lines. So create a line. I'll try to figure it out what my final decision will be, but just create lines and make sure you comply with the requirements. So create a schematic drawing of your building footprint or floor plan, and then once you have completed that, then you can place the walls or wall thicknesses and the doors and all that. Okay, so create a schematic drawing.